What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, and hopefully you all checked out my video of the latest update. If you guys are enjoying it or not, let me know. We're going to do a war recap on this video before the attacks vanish like magic in thin air. War recap of WHF2 versus UE, and you can see we just got the victory, 83-83, won on percentage here, and we'll check out these guys, a level 2 clan, so obviously they're in a little deficit as far as that goes, just for class perks and all that kind of stuff, but good war. Shout out to them. It was a lot of fun and very, very challenging. Some good bases to hit that took us a little bit of a couple tries, and we always appreciate that. But let's go ahead and start this stuff out. I'll just run down here so you guys can check some 99s. So some high percentage hits. There's number 30 from us, but let's go ahead and look real quick at what they did to us. Not too bad. Only left one Town Hall 10 looks like, and then the rest we're done pretty well. But on their side, we're going to start right before we start the actual attacks. Let's go ahead and do the shout out for the 6-packs. There we go. Town Hall 11 versus 10, and we also have a Town Hall 11v11, so he actually, not only did he get a 6-pack, but one of them was an 11v11, so super cool. Shout out to Ed on this. And then our Town Hall 9s, you can see there, so a good job to all of those on this list right here. Way to bring your A game. And let's go ahead, like I said, and look at an 11v11 hit on Ed, our number 2 versus their number 1. We're using bowlers and Laloon with Golem in there, or just a Bo Laloon or Gobo Laloon, and dropping some of those loons in there to get the funneling so that we can take out these buildings very easily and start that funneling process, get the queen going as well. Going to be kind of a naked queen going in there semi behind the golem, while the golem tank's getting a lot of value as well. Laloon in the enemy clan castle, and we've already broken into that first compartment, and the other compartments are pretty much open, so we don't have to really worry about that. That's why we've brought no jump spells whatsoever, and we're just taking out a lot of these buildings with those bowlers. They are going to be subject to that loon without a poison, so they're pretty much sent to their death. Look at that. We drop in a clone spell already to get these loons inside this base and take out that Inferno Tower being frozen. The other Inferno Tower is already down. So we've got the Eagle Artillery down. We've got the Inferno Towers, both of them down. So it's just about clearing out the rest of these defenses. We still have a Hound up tanking that last air defense, and some of those clone balloons still making their way through. Drops a haste, and just need to push through the rest of this base. Unfortunately, those other two loons all the way up top are at 3 o'clock are going for a mortar, which is the last defense that really would need to be taken out here. But these 3 or 4 loons are going to overwhelm that archer tower, and now that mortar at 6 o'clock is down, and the queen eats a giant bomb, or is it the Warden eats the giant bomb. It's gone, but we've got our 3 stars. So I love showing 11v11s. And really, when we hit 11v11, we have a pretty high percentage of 3-starring the 11v11. So we just need to work on those 10v11s and the 10v10s, getting those up a little higher, and we'll go ahead and take care of some of these things. Let's look at 10v11. We'll just jump to number 2. Adam getting a 70%, so really nice percentage on this base for a 10v11 hit. And not that it makes a huge difference, but he's got 37 40 heroes, so not even running the max heroes on here. So shout out to that too, because anything that's less than max is difficult to take out at Town Hall 11, or at least get that such a high percentage. So we're doing a queen walk here. They're using the healers, Baby Dragon versus Baby Dragon, and the friendly Baby Dragon is going to come out the victor on that, especially since the other Baby Dragon's standing in poison. So it's not a completely a fair fight, but who cares, right? Doesn't matter. We just need to take care of what we can take care of. So the queen is tanking. The baby dragon's getting a lot of value on those funneling. I mean, those Teslas are going to take it out right here, but it was able to get a lot accomplished. And we've got a jump and 3 rages with a golem and Valkyries to go ahead and get into that core and take this thing out. So what we're doing here is just a lot of funneling work. Queen on queen action. Friendly queen comes out the victor there. And look at that baby dragon still going. This is really, really nice. These baby dragons are getting a lot of value. So here we go with the more funneling with the Barbarian King and the bowlers behind, standing in 1 rage. And we just got to funnel this all the way up as much as we can towards that noon compartment, because these Valkyries, their job is to jump into that core and go ahead and take out that clan castle, town hall, and Eagle Artillery. But I guess that's not their job. I guess their job is to do more and more funneling for the queen. So that's what's happening here. Queen does not have ability, but standing, there's really nothing to hit her except for those Inferno Towers, which is fantastic because the Inferno Towers really don't do any damage to her, especially over time. It takes a long time, so she's going to be able to get the Eagle Artillery and the I think she gets this Inferno Tower as well, or really close. So that was an extremely close hit there. So we're just letting these Valkyries do some cleanup. And with the bowler right behind them, those healers are going to be down really quickly. But we've got the 69. We should have ended it there, but now we get the 70 and the 2-star. So good hit. All right, let's check out number 7, and we're going to go see an 11 v 10 hit. As a dip, we haven't looked at one of those yet, and this is just going to be a basic La Loon, and sending just a bunch of hasted loons in here to go ahead and take out some of these buildings, and I think potentially maybe get that clan castle lore, I think is what we're going for here for that La Loon portion. We want to make sure we take out that clan castle just like we do in Town Hall 9s and everything else. If it is not a La Loon in the clan castle, it makes it so much more difficult to handle it when you're deploying your La Loon portion. So we've got the king and queen going in there. They're easily going to be able to take out this air defense if necessary, which I think it is. And just speeding things up a little bit here. Here we go. There we go. So the king is going to go ahead and use his ability and kind of push through, allow the queen to step in here, take out that air defense. And I think she might get the enemy queen here. If not, at least the wizard towers, which are incredibly important to get wizard towers during this. Let's see if she's able to take out the queen. Yep, there we go. So gets the clan castle, the queen, air defense, and 2 wizard towers. Huge value for just the king and queen and a couple troops. So now we've got our 3 lava hounds kind of doing an Asian wall with the warden right behind them, and we have 3 hastes, a rage, 2 skellies, and a heal. Now unfortunately he's wasting that the 2 skellies at this point, because that was used for the queen if they weren't able to get it. But we can still use it somewhere else, I'm sure. So pops the warden ability to get those loons through the air defense and those wizard towers. And now there we drop the skelly spells on that air defense, because really that's the only thing left that can do some serious damage to those loons. But that goes down with those loons anyway. And now it's really up to the warden to take, or no, does anybody take out those? I guess the minions and archers take out those, and pups take out those skelly traps. So that's done. We're on cleanup. Really nice job. So I think let's go ahead and show just 1 or 2 more. I don't think we had any 10v10s this particular war. So let's go ahead. I'll show you mine, and let's see. Let's look at Jamie's attack here. Using I think it's going to be a shattered go-boho or go-hobo. So we're dropping the 2 golems in here at the noon, 1 o'clock, with a lot of wizards. Now again, we got to get this funneled pretty tight. Make sure that this jump is going to connect and let everything into the space. I think we dropped our wall breaker, so we got a wall breaker fail there. We're running into a giant bomb, but so we'll improvise and drop the jump instead. And the bowlers, I think we'll reroute right here to get to the queen instead of walking around. So they'll take that out, and there we go. They'll take the jump into the base, even though that Tesla outside looks so appealing. Look, the golem likes it so much it's going to jump out there. So we've got 2 heals to deal with to support this hog push. The kings are both down. The queen is up without ability, but it looks like she's just going to be on cleanup duty because we started those hogs at a pretty good place to kind of buffer her. There's the first heal that's going to be in range of the wizard tower, giant bomb, and a couple of other defenses. Sends the other hogs while those wizard towers are distracted, so that's really nicely done. And then we've got one more heal, and we have a loon too in our back pocket just to use in case. That probably is not going to get too much value out of here because of both of those air defenses on each corner. But what it is going to do is it's going to distract those hogs while they could be getting hit by the wizard tower and taking them down in health. Very nice job there and sending them in away from that air defense. So we've got plenty of hogs to deal with this. We've got a golem that's walking around doing nothing, and we've got queen that has been doing cleanup for quite some time, and she is just punching through walls to get to this building. So really nice attack. Like to see that. And we'll look at one more and then we'll be finished. And let me see which one it was of mine. There we go. All right. So we're going to do a witch slap on this base because, I mean, look at it. It's asking for it. Long, elongated base with air defenses all on one side. Easy funnel for my golem. So it's just basically begging for it. Dropping the minion up at 3 o'clock, that builder hut, to go ahead and take care of that, to continue the witches moving down. As soon as those cannons go down, I can drop the jump and the golem in there. Now I'm using 3 jumps to push all the way through this base, and I elected to take no rage. I think I could have taken a rage instead of the heal, but it is a fresh hit, so I'm not sure where all the giant bombs are. So in case these bowlers just decide to face plant into a giant bomb, I've got the heal for them, or they decide to go ahead and walk out and do their own solo career, they're going to need heals. But we got witches still up with healers right behind them, and we've got Lava Hound in the clan castle. Really, the golem's tanking incredibly well, still at a full golem, and then dropping that third golem in there. Now they're going to hit that, the bowlers will hit that giant bomb, so I'm going to go ahead and heal, I think at this spot, or at least pretty soon. There we go. Just to keep them alive and heal them back up as they're getting targeted by that archer and cannon. So that's definitely a lot of value to those bowlers. And we still have witches on both sides, and we still have the queen up with ability, have a poison. Now this is kind of weird that the queen has ignored the lava hound this long. I've never seen that before, but I don't know, I guess the queen knows what's up. So we'll go ahead and poison the lava pups there, take them down. I still have a golemite up that's tanking for that queen, and she's going to end up punching through a wall. And I have a bunch of witches still up at the top right, and I'm going to drop some wizards behind that just to help speed things along. I only have one wizard, no more witches on the bottom left, but that's okay. Everything is coming into that bottom Tesla farm at 9 o'clock. No more air defenses to take out that healer, and one healer can do quite a bit of healing against normal defenses, especially when you're not getting 2 Teslas on you like that poor witch does. But this queen is finally going to break out and be free of this wall, and she still has ability, so she's easily going to be able to take out, or at least help out with these archer towers and Teslas here. So she'll take that out real quick, and then she'll walk back outside as there's a wall that's open for her after she takes out this town hall. And we'll speed things along a little bit. Dropping a wizard, dying. There we go. We're using the queen ability, taking out those Teslas and that army. Really simple done. So just an easy attack for this. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't checked out the review on the new update, to go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you all think. Go ahead and look at some of these attacks and compositions. Love to show you the 11v11s, really cool stuff. So go ahead and like, subscribe if you haven't already. Share them with your clanmates if you guys enjoy this and benefit from these videos. I'm sure they will as well. And use those friendly challenges to your advantage. Go ahead and get those 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks.